titel al zien, AC Valhalla. Ik ga nu uitleggen. Dit is niet de eerste keer, dit is niet het begin. Want ik heb eerst al gespeeld in de free weekend die 26 februari was, geloof ik, denk ik. Allee, heel lang geleden. En toen had ik al een beetje verder gespeeld en toen had ik dan gestopt. En nu had ik dan die nieuwe game gekocht en nu speel ik verder waar ik het bij de free weekend heb afgedaan. En nu speel ik verder. Ik ben net, dus jullie hebben net de ceremonie van Oswald gemist. Dat is de nieuwe koning van East Anglia. Allee, mijn ally, zij is al de Mercia en Granton Bridgeshire. Dus dit is Finir, die man die hier zit. En let's take one.
Leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This my dreams. I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
The post of Tsushima. Enjoy the festive which
Eivor! Care for a challenge?
Yes, sir.
Eivor!
Ja.
Wolf-kissed. Gaze upon my
Wolf
parts.
heeft mij gekust.
They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brothier. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even
Kijk
after
naar mijn
draining
armor,
so
I'm
much
God.
meat.
I will show you.
Keep your...
Vast. Wat dit
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
Ah, barely a challenge.
Impressive. Impressive. Here as promised.
Man, stand
Now
better,
go
you
and join the
motherfucker.
party.
Deze
Ah, nee, sorry.
voor elke week van deze.
Skål, Eivor!
Skull!
Let's have a drink.
Ja. Skull.
Drink more.
Another ugly guy.
Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king?
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories!
And the new king of East Anglia.
Ja.
May his reign be long and good.
Man drinkt uit het woord. Dat is altijd gezond.
Not bad, Wolf-kissed. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
Ja. Ik heb
A
meer
challenge
video's gezien.
nonetheless. What say you?
Mensen die AC van laten zien. Ik weet de einde al. Dus ja, het is shame. Het is niet meer een verrassing, net zoals Odyssey. Bij Odyssey was ik van, what happening, what happening?
I could use a drink and shame you all at once, Brody. But not right now.
When you change your mind, I will be right here.
Eerst,
So this that Chirita.
je weet wat ze zeggen, maar oh, Odyssey, fuck off. Go suck.
Eivor, Eivor.
Dat is gewoon.
Some sweet wine for a sweet swine. Come join me. The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here. Does he not?
Meestal zijn
I
hier.
haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look, the moon. It moves untroubled now.
Oh my
But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again.
Lang ago verleden tijd eigenlijk. Ja, hij is dood. Ah! Ja, we gaan springen.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Blijkbaar niet springen.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy.
Het was een lange
Thank you.
bondgenoot.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Ik wou dat ik de vorige missie had gedownload, gewoon geüpload, maar het was echt een dikke missie. Ik heb dat gewoon je moest met 15 schepen tegen aan een fort. En dan waren er allemaal 4 euro.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freya. What's your point?
Wow,
You
Freya.
impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I
God
wonder,
of War is better.
is there any skill of mine that
Assassin's Creed.
I could impress
Sorry.
upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware.
Ah, just get them. Oh my god, the gay people are again here in this world. Oké, mijn predictie is de sign. Ik ga hier even naar fitting staan spelen. Nee, ik weet niet wat ik moet kiezen. Gaan we zeggen dat wij geen homo zijn en other means.
Be plain about it, Stiffspear. You want to lay with me, is that it?
That I do. Will you follow me? To a place more comfortable?
A good plough sword is a rare thing. Lead the way.
Gods. That's worth a verse or two in some skald's song. I'll remember that for all time, Eivor.
I'm back, don't worry about me, mijn controllers. Ik spaar voor een PC. I shall remember too, brother. As brother.
I will too, Rhoda.
The sagas are never this good.
You thought I was wrong.
This night remains glorious.
Enough fun and
Oh,
games.
the
I
wedding.
should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
Ja,
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
hij is lelijk, ik weet het. Hij heeft zo van die babyface.
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come, come. Join me. Friends, honored guests. We've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles.
Yeah.
And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples
May
of our
God
Lord's
believe
grace.
us, and may
Lights
Satan
in
rot
the
in hell.
dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Geef hem een groot applaus.
Softer insults. But the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
Steek hem. Karel van Winkel is bij me.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our
Well, this-
loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Ravenclan heeft niks gedaan als hij wil verkiezen. Ravenclan sucks, man.
I'm not one to bask in the glow of another's triumph, but I'll say this. East Anglia is safe. Under his protection, under his guidance, under his wing, the good King Oswald will keep you safe for many moons to come.
Yay! Nasal Zen is back.
Skull!
Skull!
Scorn! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom.
Quick,
You're so funny.
we can't lose to Oswald.
Get the fuck away! Kijk, ik heb paard en toch verlies ik. Ik ga misschien morgen nog uploaden. We will see. Whoa! Everybody's happy. Happy birthday, everyone.
You lost.
Hij kakt of zo.
It was a beautiful wedding, Oswald. Like you said it would be.
Jullie hebben dat niet zien.
Thanks to you and everything you've done.
You will serve him. My settlement. I believe in you, Oswald. Like nasals and
It won't be easy putting the pieces of East Anglia back together,
yeah.
but you won't be alone. Saxon and Dane have banded together in your name. You're the right man for the throne, and they'll be with you.
Thank you, Eivor. I don't know what to say.
Ik ook niet.
When we met,
Close up, boss.
I should find Finnear. Say
Oh
goodbye
my
before I
God.
leave.
Dan zeggen we van de andere kant van de zaal. Hey, Finnear, get the fuck
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
Ja.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire.
Ja.
I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for
Mission
age, Finnear.
accomplished.
Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together,
Together.
I'll gather my things.
Woohoo, we're happy now. Mission accomplished.
Ef dagþingi eigi við hitavatnið en eigi þarf sér til, eru byrnir
Ben ik nu klaar? Ga ik gewoon naar Randby gaan?
Turkica! Gatto!
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi.
Ja.
Let's tell-
Randby! ga even een glasje water halen. I'm back.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Guess who's back? Thank you. Assassin. Valhalla.
To see you.
Push me any further, Holger, and I will make you eat.
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
When you see it, Rowan, I could trade that hat for 2 of your horses.
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Ha! Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A filly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks.
Whoa.
All were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece, I could have...
Sorry, I put you through that hard and singing. To make gay people and peoples.
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
Holger must fuck off. Rowan is right.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your...
Okay, mag nu naar Randby.
Would you allow me to pay?
Randburg, girl.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite the character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass, and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with...
Ik heb er geen zin in. Maar gewoon meteen voor de fighting, Randburg. Whoa! Now we're doing!
Randvi, are you well?
Oh my god.
You seem distant.
I'm fine.
Als jullie
Only a
zo
little
deze...
tired, but well enough.
deze
Shall we look
dingen
at the
zo
map?
hebben gezien,
Not
jullie
until you
gaat
tell me
gebeuren.
what is wrong.
Ik heb dat ook al
Oh, I
gezien.
think I have.
It's
I
gonna
feel
be
somewhat
good.
trapped. In this room, and this settlement, and this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Let's go to Greenwich.
Randvi, take a break.
Yeah.
Let us make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of
Kijk,
all this.
godverdamme, kom gewoon. Jesus.
Follow me.
Ah, zoveel vragen. Ja, dank u. Follow. Even zien welke power ik ben. Sorry for delaying the welke power ben ik? 47 saf. Nice. I like it already. Oké, ik wou net een koekje pakken, maar ik denk van, oh amigos.
We won't take the longship today.
Ja, we gaan dat niet doen. No long ship for us.
Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grantebridge. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Rijden. Rijden. Je kan haar kon zien. Als je een beetje naar kon zien. Allee, je kan altijd haar kon zien. Maar right home. To Grantebridge. That's already my ally. Turn right.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement.
You think safety
Isn't that
awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. To hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Do you smell that? The earth and the... This water smells off.
You get used to it.
I do not wish to.
God,
God, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
This live dus kan deze niet skippen. Sorry. Even op controle.
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
Applaus! Voor Randvi. Hij heeft het eindelijk gezien na 500 jaar. Oh my god! Ride Wolfkist. Kan zij vechten? Zo cool. Nu wij samen raiden. En ik weet wat gaat gebeuren. Oh. So close. But oké, stop maar. Take man, darling. Ik heb nu zin in een soort zo'n woestijnspel. Je bent cowboys. Wanneer gaat Ubisoft dat maken? Ik weet het al. Spel games. Games die ik heb, dat is FIFA. Misschien ga ik FIFA spelen. Nee. Maar net hier keeper.
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army... Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here, too.
Altijd tegen de meisjes. Kom maar meid. Allee, gewoon tegen de meisjes. En zij moeten door. Kom maar meid. Ja, kom maar meid. Oh my god. En? Ja! Nee! Wacht! Ik kan er niet door omdat het klopt. Mama, stop. Oké, we zijn wel. Ik ben echt zo. Ja, oké, nu moet zij eraf kunnen, want anders zijn ze zo slecht. Oh my god. It's unbelievable. Probeer die in. Het is Sebastian, man. Hallo, Sebastian. Pas op.
Is that Eivor I see? It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
Someone rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with oxen of wood there. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Oh, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
Zij wilde wegdoen.
The bandits are camped on the river, he said. East of the
You
wolf's
volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant...
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day, and already you are lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Elke protagonist heeft een drugs. Alle 6 protagonisten.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
What are you doing? Dat is weer one. Hey! Kill everybody! Okay, people, let's fucking...
The bandit camp.
All right, stay close. Do as I do, by all means.
Marieke, de strong man. Wat doet deze vrouw? Ja, blijf erop. Blijf op de kont van de pad. Hey, Miss Miyake. Oké, rustig, sterren, sterren.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
Deze people. Now leave me alone, for God's sake. That's the big guy. The big guy is coming. What the fuck was that? I see.
Press harder! volunteered us for a fight. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
Must be. I'm surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day, and already you're lusting
you
for
must know
blood.
well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Macnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash.
Het is zo makkelijk. Gewoon.
The water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride? You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day, and already you're lusting for blood.
I'm feeling you must know well. I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Macnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when you fight them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor Wolf with his iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There. Bandit man.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Stand and look sternly at the light.
By all means.
Thought you wanted to do this in
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
Whoa.
Get to the office.
Fuck.
There. That's done. Now to deliver the service work.
Oh! What the fuck was that? Yeah. What? Oh my god.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around. Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods he is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Eivor! Over here! Look at this!
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk? What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Don't let him win. A good shot, Eivor, but Radley's done you better. Randley, focus.
Any more and I'll drown.
Ha! I am the Mead Queen, slayer of wolves and barrels. I told you I would drink you under the table.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than
zoals
satisfied.
mijn school.
Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Well, I do hope to see you again.
Kleuters worden geslagen.
Randy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you.
Daar een kleuter op mijn school is geslagen op zijn kopgast door een zesde leerjaar. Iemand van een zesde leerjaar. Ja, zeg man. Maar die kleuter is een fucking...
Thank you. Safe travels.
Die bijt, die gast van het zesde leerjaar. En dat is... Die zesde leerjaar gast. Die slaagt die gewoon in één klap, hè. Kop van de kleuter uit. Ik nog met de redding, man. Ik breng die...
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's
What
heart
can I
back
say?
there.
Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering, you and Soma, was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us.
Unbelievable!
answer.
Kleuters worden geslagen.
I find that Disappointing.
Zwaar.
If I were you,
Ik heb die
Eivor,
wel gehoord.
entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randy.
If you must.
Okay, let's fight! Come on, motherfucker! You wanna fuck yourself? Ja, tuurlijk komen er nog een heel wat bataljon.
We keep our wits about us.
Clatters! It's suicide!
That must be the tower. Take the bridge.
Ja. Oh! Ik ben de rapper, man. Zij wil dat ik ga brengen naar deze kaktoren. En ik moet daar nog helemaal brengen. Hoe de ho, hoe de ho, hoe de ho. Kijk eens. Sint Bernadette. Woehoe! Kleuters worden geslagen. Ik zeg jou, die school is vol met pedofielen. Die mevrouw directrice, die is niet goed in haar hoofd, man. Met haar rood haar.
Just as beautiful as Sunuva's stories tell.
Mijn meester
Can you
is
imagine how it
een
looked when it was first
klotkop
built?
homo
Hundreds
dat
of
hij
winters
is, man.
ago. Sometimes when looking at
Praat over schoolproef.
traversing the land.
That gonna
And
be
now,
for another
staring at
problem.
these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Selin'e Michiel, you suck. Die video's zijn niet voor derden.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climbed well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work. A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as you pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. I can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
Wow! Wow, regardez de
What was that?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
I'm sorry.
shouldn't have.
Yeah,
I got away
I'm
from
sorry.
myself.
You never
No need to apologize.
Oh my
Sigurd
God.
is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics
Oh,
like the head.
really?
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now.
Oh, echt?
I care for you, Eivor.
Oh! Let's go.
That is comforting to hear. I have long felt the same way, but I banished the thought that this would ever happen.
Many times I wished to tell you. Wished to say what was in my heart and what I desired, but duty kept me from it.
Say all you like.
Today has meant so much. We rode, we fought, we drank, we laughed. You showed me your world. Not in words, but deeds.
Deeds are more direct than words.
Let's go. Ze gaan er wel hard doen.
Andri?
She's gone. One night stand here.
Must have returned to the settlement.
One night stand hebben we net gezien. Taken for granted. East Anglia. Let's go. Wat jullie net hebben gezien was the new beginning of society. President Obama was born from this sexual image. President Obama. Blacksmith. Let's go. Ik ben al 1 uur aan het opnemen. I have made hell happen. Als jullie echt 1 uur naar mij kijken. Oh my god. Thank you, I was kissed. Now we continue. Get the fuck away! Almost. We zien als ik hem kan halen. Can I eye you for a moment? I'm robbed from pleasure.
pleasure to see you, Eivor.
Randvi, you left so suddenly.
There is work to be done. There always is.
I see.
But do not think for a moment that I have forgotten you and our wonderful day.
Nor would I wish you to.
Good. Then we see eye to eye.
And heart to heart.
Yes, indeed. Until our next moment alone, we should return to our great work. England will not pacify itself on our behalf.
No, indeed.
Back to work, then.
You see the choices ahead. You see it. Breaker. Oh my god.
Should we take this to your chamber?
No need.
Let's go. Wow, zomaar. Dat is de vrouw van de broer van hem. Hè. It's unbelievable. How you have a nose. Wow, bro. Ik denk dat dit het einde is voor deze aflevering. Episode. What the fuck, man. Deze heeft 1 uur en 4 minuten geduurd. Mijn leven is nu weg. En ik hoop dat jullie de volgende keer ook kijken. Tunnenen, 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 tunnenen. Ciao.